Ipswich versus Manchester. Manchester with the pass back in Manchester, Essex. Manchester takes the ball down the sideline. Manchester heads over the 20, passes it, and hits it out of bounds. Amelia Claproot with the 16-yard hit. Amelia Kraus, sorry, where did I get that name from? First mistake of the day. Manchester takes the ball in, dodges.
Nice. Here we go, Heather.
Riley Daly steals it, hits it to Heather. Heather hits it out of bounds.
Here we go, Black.
Manchester with the side in. Manchester passes.
Nice, Heather.
Heather Milano steals it. Manchester gets it back. It's a hacking call against Ipswich. Manchester takes it. Heather Milano steals it. Manchester gets it right back. Manchester heads towards the middle. Passes it across the field. Sends it in. Catherine Naftal steals it. Emma Lombaro with the free hit. Emma sends it up the field to Maddie.
Come on, Maddie.
Manchester steals. Catherine gets it back. Ipswich gets called for the foul. Manchester hits it out of bounds. Catherine takes a hit, drives it forward, and it's called against Ipswich. Manchester free hit. Manchester passes it back. Out of bounds. Emma Lombard takes the free hit. Drives it forward. Nice pickup by Ipswich. Manchester intercepts, sends it across the field. And it's going to be an advancing call against Ipswich. Manchester takes it. Tatum steals, out of bounds. Manchester drives it into the circle. Jordan kicks it out. And it's advancing call against Manchester. Riley Daly with the free hit. Riley dribbles, drives it up the field. Advancing call against Ipswich. Manchester dribbles. Passes out to the wing. Drives it in. Deirdre Flynn steals. Drives it up. Manchester stops it. Advancing call against Ipswich. Manchester drives. Heather Milano sends it out to Tatum. Tatum keeps it in. Hacking call against Manchester. Heather Milano takes the hit. Drives it across. Manchester steals. Riley Daly steals. Dodges. Drives it forward. Manchester gets it back. Manchester sends it in. Third party obstruction against Manchester. Captain Deirdre O'Flynn with the free hit. Drives it. Rowan Galanis fights. Manchester steals it. Sends it out to the wing. Catherine Noftal takes it. Sends it up to Maddie. Maddie sends it forward to Rowan. It's going to be off at Manchester stick. Out of bounds. Catherine Noftal drives it. Out of bounds. Ipswich ball. Emma drives. It's into the circle. Goalie kicks it out. Out of bounds. Ipswich ball coming in at the 30. 25. Pass back to Emma. Give and go. Catherine sends it in. Rowan dishes it over to Maddie. And it's going to be a corner advancing against Manchester. First corner of the game.
Go defense! Let's go defense!
Ipswich makes a little switch. Deirdre O'Flynn to insert. Deirdre inserts to Tatum. Heather keeps it in play.
There you go, nice work!
And it's going to be a hacking call against Ipswich. Manchester free hit at the 30. Manchester sends it out to the wing. Tatum keeps it in. Hacking call against Ipswich. Manchester dribbles. Sends it forward. Manchester has the same little dodge, and it's a corner against Ipswich. Corner for Manchester, foul against Ipswich. Manchester inserts. Riley flies. Riley steals, got a piece of it. And it's going to be an obstruction call against Manchester. Deirdre O'Flynn takes the hit, sends it forward. Foul against Manchester. Catherine Noftal takes the hit, drives it. Lifted ball call against Ipswich. Manchester sends it across. Manchester heads towards the circle. Out of bounds. Actually, advancing call against Manchester. Emma Barr takes a free hit at the 16. Emma drives. Another lifted ball call. Manchester takes the free hit. Sends it across. Heather Milano steals. Sends it out to Tatum. Tatum hustle, keeps it in. Tatum dribbles. Manchester sends it into the circle. And it's out of bounds. going to be a long hit for Manchester. 20 minutes to play in the first half. 0-0. Manchester dribbles. Drives. Long got a piece of it. It's going to be a hacking call against Manchester. Manchester steals. Manchester heads towards the circle. Dodges, drives it across. It's an advancing call against Manchester. Free hit for Ipswich. Deirdre O'Flynn takes the hit. Deirdre drives it up. Manchester stops. Hacking call against Ipswich. Ipswich steals. Riley pushes it out. Another advancing call against Manchester. Deirdre O'Flynn takes the hit. Deirdre drives up to Rowan. Rowan sends it forward to Maddie. Maddie pops it across to Tatum. Tatum dodges. And it's going to be a hacking call in the corner for Ipswich. Deirdre inserts to Heather. Amelia gets it. Breakaway. Nobody's there. Riley hustles back. Riley gets it. And corner. I don't know what the call is. She's saying advancing. Manchester inserts. Sends it across. Nobody's on ball. Another corner, a lifted ball. Manchester inserts. Riley flies out of bounds. Emma takes the free hit. Drives it. Sends it across, and it's out of bounds.
Sarah can take as many videos and pictures of him as she wants, and I'll never get bored of him. No, every night I get.
Deirdre takes a free hit at the 16.
He's like,
Called for a lifted ball.
she could just sit and stare at him and be
Rowan steals. Obstruction against Ipswich. Manchester ball. Drives. Corner. Lifted ball. Manchester inserts. Riley flies. Riley gets it. Corner. Don't know what that corner's for. She called hacking, but Ref doesn't like Ipswich today at all. Manchester inserts. Riley gets the ball. Sends it up to Maddie. Maddie dribbles, drives it to Olivia. Manchester steals. Manchester heads out to the sideline. Dodges. Dangerous hit. Manchester drives it out to the wing. Manchester heads out to the sideline. Amelia steals. That's obstruction. Amelia takes a hit. Timeout Manchester. Manchester with the side in. Tatum steals. Up to Heather. Manchester takes it away. Heather steals it back. Manchester takes it. Manchester heads towards the circle, shoots it. Catherine pulls it out, heads to the sideline. Up to Maddie. Manchester takes it away. Maddie takes it back. Manchester hacks. Emma drives it. Emma takes it away. It's out of bounds. Free hit for Ipswich. Emma Lombard with the side in. Dribbles, drives. Right off Manchester foot. Ref doesn't make the call. Riley takes it, sends it forward. Manchester sends it in the circle. Deirdre pops it out. Ipswich ball. Deirdre takes the hit. Dribbles, drives. Tatum hustles. Manchester keeps it in. Heather takes the hit. Sends it up to Tatum. Heather fights, dodges, pulls it back. White ball, Manchester ball. Tatum stops it. Manchester dodges. Heather gets it in the middle. Sends it across to Marissa. Manchester steals. Catherine gets it, pops it up to Maddie. Manchester lifts it, no call. Manchester sends it out to the wing. Catherine's there. Ipswich ball. Catherine takes the hit, Sends it over to Emma. Out of bounds. Emma takes the drive up the sideline. Manchester ball. Ipswich gets called for obstruction. Oh, maybe Manchester could call for obstruction. Free hit for Ipswich. Manchester steals, heads to the sideline. It's a push against Manchester. Ref's catching on to Manchester. Riley drives it. Manchester heads down the sideline. It's out of bounds. Manchester dribbles. Manchester heads towards the circle. It's going to be a hacking call against Manchester. Nice pickup by Tatum. Manchester steals. Manchester heads out to the sideline, drives it. Amelia sends it up to Tatum. Manchester steals. Manchester sends it into the circle. Out of bounds. Free hit for Ipswich. 7.5 minutes to play. 0-0. Manchester definitely not 5 yards away. Manchester hits the ball up the sideline. Heads into the circle. Out of bounds. Free hit for Ipswich. Emma drives. Marissa drives it across to Riley. Hacking and obstruction, no call. Manchester heads out to the sideline, drives it. Out of bounds. Not 5 yards away. 5 yards. Amelia takes the ball. Manchester dribbles down. Heads into the circle. Catherine gets it. Manchester shoots. It's out of bounds. Five and a half minutes to play. Emma Lombaro with the ball. Drives it. Called for lifted ball. Manchester heads into the circle. And Manchester pushes, but Ipswich gets called for the corner. Hustle down, Ipswich. Manchester inserts. Manchester. Lifted ball! Manchester lifts the ball. Every time Ipswich lifts the ball, they're blowing the whistle. Manchester lifts the ball, no call. Manchester inserts. That wasn't. I don't get it. Advancing call against Ipswich. Manchester inserts. Manchester shoots. That's a foot. Advancing against Manchester. Wait, they're giving it to Manchester? Manchester drives across. Shoot. Manchester steals. Out of bounds. They're giving it back to Manchester again. Manchester dribbles. Ipswich gets called for something. Manchester passes it in. Shoots it. Amelia passes it out. Hack and call. There we go. We got a call. Amelia drives it. Ipswich hacks. Oh, Manchester hacks. So used to saying something against Ipswich. Rowan takes it, pulls it back. Another hack against Manchester. It's 2 calls in a row against Manchester. The Manchester fans are upset because Manchester got called, something called against them. Manchester dribbles down the sideline. 2 minutes left to play in the half. Manchester takes the ball, dribbles. Nice steal. Rowan takes the ball. It's out of bounds. Manchester with the side in. 1.5 to play in the half. Manchester sends it up the sideline. Pass to Rowan. Manchester steals. Girl heads right down the middle. Oh, nice steal. Corner. No idea why. That was a great steal by Ipswich. And they call a corner. Awesome defense by Ipswich. Manchester inserts, shoots. It's going to be a long hit for Manchester. Manchester passes it out to the sideline. Manchester drives. Riley takes it out, passes it to Casey. Casey sends it out. Manchester steals. Lifted stick. Dangerous play by Manchester. Deirdre Flynn with the free hit. Drives it up the field. End of the half, 0-0. Second half, Ipswich versus Manchester. Score 0-0. Ipswich with the pass back. Ipswich passes back to Riley. Riley dodges. Manchester steals. That's obstruction and advancing. Manchester has had 2 fouls before they scored. Neither one of them were called. Manchester 1, Ipswich 0. Manchester sends it across and back to Heather. Heather sends it forward. This ref keeps making the same call that I don't understand and giving Manchester the ball. Heather sends it forward. Manchester steals. Manchester travels down the sideline. Manchester drives it across. Deirdre pulls it out. Manchester steals. Deirdre drives it up to Tatum. Tatum sends it forward to Heather. Manchester hacks. No call. Yes, a call. Tatum gets it. Aerial by Heather. Up to Tatum. Out of bounds. Manchester ball. Manchester dribbles. Heather steals. Manchester ball. Manchester passes back. Heather takes it away, sends it forward. Manchester takes it back.
Come on, Adam! Keep it going!
Another aerial by Heather to Tatum, out of bounds. Manchester dribbles. Manchester shoots out of bounds. And they're giving it to Manchester. Manchester shot it out of bounds, but they're giving the ball to Manchester at the 25. Manchester sends it across. Out of bounds, Ipswich ball. Manchester stops it. Riley steals. Corner! She pushed her! How is that against us? Good defense, Riley! This ref is so bad. Manchester inserts. Riley gets a piece. Deirdre fights. Riley pushes. Hacking violation, no call. Another hack, no call. Maddie dribbles, sends it forward. They call the hack against Ipswich, not the 3 against Manchester. Manchester gets a breakaway. That's happening. Jeez. Out of bounds.
Good job, Horner!
I'm taking it back to my apartment. But I like how it's in a cow farm.
Amelia takes the hit, drives not 5 yards away. Deirdre pushes it out. Obstruction against Manchester, no call. Manchester drives. Dribbles into the circle. Manchester 2, Ipswich 0. Rowan passes, goes forward. Tatum steals it, sends it forward to Rowan. Rowan back to Tatum. Tatum to Heather. Heather sends it across in the circle, out of bounds. And Tatum steals it. Tatum takes it away, heads in the circle. Hacking against Manchester, corner.
Come on, keep fighting. Keep fighting. Go, Horner!
Deirdre inserts to Catherine. No, Catherine shoots. Another hacking call. Hacking, no call. Manchester on the breakaway. Riley steals. Advancing call against Manchester. Emma drives. Riley dribbles.
Good job, Riley. Good job.
They're both calling the same way, Judd. Doesn't matter. Nice save by Ipswich. Manchester goes into the circle. Good save by Ipswich. Advancing call against Ipswich. Manchester dribbles. Ipswich steals. Tatum gets it. Obstruction against Manchester, no call. Tatum scoops it over the stick. Manchester steals.
Good defense, girls. Go Chanel. Nice passing. Come on, Bridget.
Riley steals.
Coverage, Riley. Good coverage.
Obstruction against Manchester.
Here we go, Riley. Big ball, Black. Come on, Rose.
Definitely not 5 yards away, no call. Ipswich takes the ball, drives again, not 5 yards away. Advancing against Ipswich. Out of bounds.
They're not 5 yards.
This game is unreal.
Come on, Chanel. Nice try, Boola. There you go, Anna.
Manchester going down the sideline. Drives it.
Woo!
Manchester 3, Ipswich 0. Every free hit Ipswich has had, Manchester has not been 5 yards. It's easy to steal the ball when you're 2 yards away from the person driving. Like so. Emma with the free hit, drives. Just drove it at her. The ref started to blow a whistle and changed her mind. Maddie takes the ball out. Manchester steals. Manchester hacks, no call. Manchester hacks again, no call. Again, no call. Finally, we got a call. Fourth hack, one call. Ipswich passes it up. Maddie has it. Another hack. And they call it advancing against Ipswich.
Come on, Bridget! Go, 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 go! We have it! Go, Anna!
Riley steals, sends it forward. Manchester hacks. Ipswich gets called for it. Manchester ball. Riley steals. Lifted ball, no call. Rowan dodges.
It wasn't the first one, it was the second biggest one.
Manchester corner. I can't even. I have no words. I mean, I have a lot of words, but. Manchester inserts. Ipswich flies. Obstruction against Manchester and advancing. "15 minutes to play. Manchester 3. Advancing call against Ipswich. Amelia steals, sends it up to Casey. Casey sends it up to Tatum. Tatum dribbles up the sideline. Passes it to Casey. Manchester foul. Riley takes the free hit. Riley dribbles, drives it across. Manchester steals.
Run through, run through. All right.
Manchester steals. Catherine takes it back. Manchester steals.
Middle is open.
Manchester hacks. No call. Manchester steals. Manchester hacks again.
Good defense, Flag. Watch sideline.
Deirdre drives. Manchester lifted ball.
So he's always been.
Oh my God.
So it's like 6-year-old, 9-year-old.
Manchester hits the ball out of bounds, and she says off black. No black around. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here we go.
Riley sends it towards the goal for I don't know why. Don't go in front of the goal.
There. Go, Lily, go.
Manchester steals. Goes out to the sideline. Maddie takes it away. Good job, Maddie. Good. And they give it to Manchester again. Manchester drives.
Nice ball.
Manchester sends it out of bounds. Heather sends it by. Heather drives it up to Tatum. Tatum pops it in. Off White stick. Manchester takes it away.
Center, guys.
Manchester ball.
Ball, lead the ball.
Manchester lifted ball, no call. Oh, she calls advancing. Ipswich drives it up.
How about the hacking?
Manchester sends it across. Heather gets it.
Nice job, Bennett.
Rowan steals it. Lifted right at her. Coach calls time 5 times. They blow the whistle on the 5th call. Deirdre takes a drive. No way that girl was 5 yards away. Riley steals. Sends it out to the wing. Hack. Obstruction. Yes, they caught that. Riley takes the hit. Riley drives. Hack. Another hack. Heather drives. Stay on it, Riley. Stay on it. Stay on it, Riley. Manchester drive. Nice stop. Riley drives it.
She still wants to work on it with Alex, and she got a good job.
Ron sends it up to Maddie. Maddie drives it across to Casey. Casey sends it back, and it's out of bounds.
6 months from. She moved out in May or June. June 1. So what's 6 months from June?
Free hit for Manchester. Manchester sends it out. Maddie's there.
No, she's in a 6 month. Oh.
Manchester heads down the middle. That Emma steals. Stay on it, Emma! Manchester gets that call. Manchester sends it forward. Jordan with the save.
Everybody in there, Hornet.
Heather pushes it out. Manchester sends it forward. Shoots. Jordan saves it. Riley sends it out of the circle. Drives it. Off a Manchester stick. Off a Manchester stick! Oh my gosh, you can't drive it up in the air like that. Ipswich drives. Manchester sends it across. Tatum steals. Manchester gets it back. Catherine gets it. Drives it. Maddie hustles. Manchester hacks. Maddie gets it back.
Nice work, girls. Maddie, stay with her,
Way to go, Annika.
Maddie steals. Manchester kicks it, and then the girl looks for a call. Emma drives.
Nice work.
Manchester sends it into the circle. Out of bounds. Rowan steals. Manchester takes it away, sends it forward.
There you go, Christina.
Out of bounds, Ipswich ball. Emma drives. Hack. It's just a hacks. Ipswich gets called. Drive. Save. Manchester goes down the side.
Well, the home has not been answered, so I was comparing everything to Sarah. So it's like, well, maybe
4 minutes to play. Manchester 3, Ipswich 1.
Stop the ball. Stop the ball. Ball first. Ball first.
same night on
Manchester drives.
but it was raining.
Go, Emma. Ball. Nice ball.
Manchester drives down the center. Heather steals. The Manchester fans are actually complaining about the refs, which is mind-boggling, since it should be a 1-0 game.
Go, Chanel.
Emma drives. Manchester stops it. Manchester girl fell down, so the ref called a push.
Go, Lily. Down there.
Catherine steals. Catherine takes it away. Emma dribbles. Sends it across. I don't even know what that call was. Catherine takes it away, drives it across. Hacking against Ipswich.
Go, let's go, Bridget.
Manchester on a breakaway. Emma breaks it up.
Where's that? Or where did they live?
More hacking against Manchester. So she throws her stick at the play.
So to be cooked, probably.
Go after it.
Driveway
Big D. Yeah.
Manchester sends it middle. Deirdre takes it away. Manchester steals. Sends it in the middle. Riley takes it, drives it to Maddie. Riley drives it. Manchester gets it. Maddie's there. Riley takes it away. Up to Heather. Heather sends it to... Where's the wing? Where's our wing? Manchester brings it in the circle. It's out of bounds. Ipswich drives. That's ball game. Manchester 3, Ipswich 0.